Okay, let's going back to our documents that talking about the transformation of graphs. Here is our graph. If you look at this graph, you say that's scary, but don't worry, I will be step by step with you to make it easier and easier and to simplify it. Okay, before we start here, we need to look about sine. What is the meaning of sine x? What is the meaning of sine x? It if I say that y equals sine x, it's a wavy with sine. Okay, how can I do that? If I put the coordinates here, x and y, I started to make my cycle. What is the cycle for me? Here is 0, and here is, if I say that it's 180, and now it's 360, here is negative 180, and here is negative 360, of course. Okay, about y, oh, okay, it's 1, and negative 1, there is no need for more. Okay, why there is no need for more? Because of our graph. Our graph will be what here? When we say y equals sine x, it's smooth repeating curve that goes up and down forever. Okay, when it meets coordinate x, it meets coordinate x at 180 and 0 and 360, negative 180, negative and negative 360, right? How can I do that? It's easy. Here, from 0, we go up, 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 and get down to 180, right? Then add the same but add down. It's here to reach what? To reach negative 1 and 1 up and down, okay? Let's make it closer. It's 1 and it's negative 1. Okay, and about here, it comes for the same thing like a mirror. It's a wavy. Something like that. Sorry about my drawing. But here, we need to look at this graph to make it clear. But before we do that, here we get that sine x, y equals sine x. What about sliding it and talking about y equals sine x plus 60? Is it difficult? No, it's not difficult. It's according to our golden rule. It's plus 60 inside the function means a shift to the left. A shift to the left. Okay, here it's like what? It's like that grabbing the entire sine wave. This is the entire sine wave. I can grab it what? I can grab it to the left. Okay, is it easy? Here I will start to grab it to the left. The point that 0 and 0 will be what here? Will be something like what? 0 and 0. Now when where x equal x plus 60, it's what? Equal 0. That x equal negative 60. Negative 60. So we will start moving to negative 60 and 0 like here. It's a negative 60 and 0 here, right? Okay, and the peak that was 90 and 1, here's 90 and 1 in the original, it will be what? It will be where x plus 60 equal 90, which is that x equals 30, right? X equals 30. So the peak moves to 30 and 1. 30 and 1, here is 30. Here is 30 and 1. Okay, so that peaks that's making that we grabbed this original, this is the original, okay, and we grabbed it into the left, okay, to reach here. Look at this top. Now it is here. Okay, look at this point and look at this point. Now it's easy. Okay, the peak that was at 90 and 1 is now what? 30 and 1. In simple term, the whole wave starts its cycle 60 degrees aerial. Sorry, 60 degrees in this way. That means 60 degrees earlier than the first one or the original one. Okay, it's like music started before you expect it. Okay. Okay, here, what about x minus 45? Okay, Our golden rule says that negative 45 inside functions means to a shift to the right. I need to shift it to the right. Okay, how much? By 45 degree. Okay, let's start to talk about what's happening. What happened? Imagine grabbing the entire, this is the entire, the green one is the original. This is the entire graph. I will grab it into what? Slide it at 45 until to the right, units to the right. 45 units to the right. To get what? To get y equals sine x minus 45. Sorry. Sorry about that. Minus 45. Okay, now it's clear, which is at x equal 45. Now we are in the red one, red graph, and here look at this point to compare. Now I make what? The green one was the original. I transformed it into the right. Okay, by what? By making x equal 45. Now look at this point and start to say it at x coordinate. Yes, it's 45. Okay, okay, it's 45 units to the right, 45 units to the right, 45 units to the right. It's okay. Okay, the peak that was at 90 and 1 is now where x minus 45 equal 90, which is that x equal now 135. Look at there, 135. So the peak moves to 135 and 1. 135 and 1. In simple term, the whole wave started its cycle 45 degrees later. 45 degrees later. It's like the music has a slight delay. Okay, now it's clear. Let's compare them together. If we put all three graphs on the same grid like that, here's what we would see. First, y equals sine x, it is the original, starts from 0 and 0, the green one. Y equals sine x plus 60, the early one from the left, early one is the head of the original wave. It's already done part of its cycle by the time the original wave starts. Okay, it's shifted left. What about y equals sine x minus 45? That's the red one here. Y equals sine x minus 45. The late one is behind the original wave. It's still waiting to start when the original wave is already going. It's shifted right. Okay, they are all identical waves, just starting at different times. This is why we call it a translation or a slide. Okay, the shape doesn't change, only its position.